Well. Bud Light has responded to the Dylan Mulvaney video that Dylan Mulvaney actually put out yesterday, where Dylan Mulvaney came out and slammed Bud Light for not, I guess you can actually say, sticking up for Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney is upset that that Bud Light ghosted him. Yeah, that actually did happen. Bud Light did not respond or reach out to Dylan Mulvaney after any of the boycotts and the backlash, and Dylan Mulvaney didn't like that. Also went out and attacked the Bud Light customers. Yeah. And the Bud Light response is actually pretty weak. Now, Bud Light doesn't mention Dylan Mulvaney by name. Also in Dylan Mulvaney's video, Bud Light was not mentioned by name. Why is it that nobody's actually mentioning anybody's name? We know who these people are actually talking about. Go ahead, name names, okay? Now, Bud Light, they truly regret actually partnering with Dylan Mulvaney. I mean, the company is crumbling, guys. They really, really do regret it. They're not going to come out and say it publicly, but I believe they probably should. I mean, if they have any hope whatsoever, they're better off just coming out and saying, hey, in hindsight, we would actually not do that again. They're not going to do it because then they would actually upset the Alphabet Mafia. But anyway, even if they did, I would still say, hey, don't go out there and buy Bud Light. Look at the stuff that Bud Light's been doing ever since then. They're still out there sponsoring questionable pride parades with nudity, grown men exposing themselves to little kids. Yeah, that's actually happened. And that's actually worse than doing a partnership with Dylan Mulvaney, if you actually ask me. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. Look at this, guys. Anheuser-Busch issues pathetic response to Dylan Mulvaney after criticism of enabling, quote, hateful and transphobic customers. Yes, Dylan Mulvaney believes that the drinkers of Bud Light are transphobic. And also, before we actually dive into this, guys, also Bud Light, they actually put out a tweet. Not going very well here, guys. Look at this. This is what they put out because the 4th of July is actually coming up here next week, and sales are still in the tank. They actually tweeted out, "It's 4th of July weekend. Enjoy some beer." You guys probably already know that this did not age very well whatsoever. It just didn't. Let's look at some of the responses here. Now look at this here. This is actually the Titan sub that actually imploded. 5 people lost their lives, but however, somebody, I guess, Photoshop the Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light can onto the sub right there, and you guys know what happened. They're basically saying here that Bud Light has imploded themselves. They're right about that. Next one here is a GIF that says gay. And there's some people out here making, I got to scroll by that one pretty fast because there's a bit of nudity right there. So I believe you didn't see anything. But people are just slamming them for this. This tweet right here says, "We will, it won't be yours." Yeah. We're going to be drinking beer, but it won't be Bud Light. It just won't. Now, if you guys have actually seen that Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series here, this is pretty much a meme now here where Jeffrey Dahmer is actually in front of the TV. And in that series, he actually is holding a man hostage and wants him to watch a movie with him. And right here on the screen, you can actually see it's a bunch of Bud Light right there. It says, quote, "I told you. We're going to have some Bud Lights and watch some fireworks," right there. Yeah. Not a very good tweet that they actually did put out right here, guys. Now back to this. This is what Bud Light actually said. Now, in case you guys need a refresher here, this is what Dylan Mulvaney actually said yesterday in a video about Bud Light. Quote, "For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse than not hiring a trans person at all, because it gives customers permission to be as transphobic and as hateful as they want. The hate doesn't end with me. It has serious and grave consequences for the rest of our community, Mulvaney said in part in the video. So this is what Bud Light or Anheuser-Busch actually came out and told the Daily Beast. Didn't mention Dylan Mulvaney by name. And I'm pretty sure that Anheuser-Busch just wants Dylan Mulvaney to go away. But the people actually out there that have done with Bud Light, they're not going to let Anheuser-Busch forget what they did. But this is what Anheuser-Busch actually said to the Daily Beast. Quote, Anheuser-Busch is committed to the programs and partnerships we have forged over decades with organizations across a number of communities, including those in the LGBTQ plus community. The privacy and safety of our employees and our partners is always our top priority. As we move forward, we will focus on what we do best, brewing great beer for everyone, and earning our place in moments that matter to our consumers, the company told the Daily Beast. Yeah. Didn't even want to acknowledge Dylan Mulvaney by name. It's almost like, they're not even recognizing Dylan Mulvaney's existence because they don't want anything to do with Dylan Mulvaney. It's pretty clear. Not even mentioning Dylan Mulvaney by name, guys. The damage, they know this was a grave, grave mistake. But however, they made this mess. Now they're actually going to have to lay in their own bed. They did this. And when you see, tweets out there just getting destroyed, Bud Light, I don't believe they've actually tweeted that much. I mean, if I were them, I would just deactivate, Twitter, because these are the kind of responses, that they're actually going to get pretty much anytime they tweet. I believe this is probably like the second, maybe third tweet that they actually put out since the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing. And they actually have a gold check mark here. They're wasting $1,000 a month on a gold check mark right there. That is a verified account because it's an official organization on Twitter. $1,000 in the drain because anytime they post, and they're not posting very much. Now, the post we just went over, that was actually 2 hours ago. But June 29th. Oh, they put out something yesterday. Look at this. It actually says priorities here. And it's actually a woman laying down on the floor. Looks like she's actually wearing a bikini top right there. And anytime like a work email or a family group chat or a spam call comes in on the phone, ignores it. But when beer delivery comes, let's look at the phone right there, talking about Bud Light. And there's like a tan right there. So she's tanning. And I'm pretty sure that this tweet did not go well for them either. First tweet right here. Your priority should be to apologize. Oh my God. This is funny right here. A Michelle Obama meme right there. Before Bud Light, showing like Michelle Obama is like a man. And then after Bud Light, Michelle Obama as a woman. Wow. That's a pretty good meme right there. Another tweet here says, stop trying to make Bud Light happen. Yeah, they getting destroyed on everything here. So they have been posting a bit more, it seems. But they're just getting destroyed on every single thing that they actually do post. Maybe they actually got some, they got the courage back, I guess, to actually just deal with the backlash now because they're just getting destroyed. In every single way, guys. This is so funny. So funny. That response to Dylan Mulvaney was absolutely pathetic. It was pathetic, man. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.